Hi guys, welcome back to Pixie Woo. I'm so excited, it's nearly Christmas. It's Christmas in like 6 days. Well actually I'm going to say 5 days because Friday's pretty much over. So yeah, I'm so excited. I'm more excited purely because of my kids. Well, Harry's 3 so he's just going to love it. So I'm going to do a little video for you. Loads of you have asked how I do my hair. I'm actually really terrible at hair, so if you're terrible with me, I'm going to show you how awfully I do my hair. I've got my curlers here. Oh, got lots of stuff here. I've got my curling thing here that I use. Don't even know what it's called. And I've actually, when Sam and I did a photo shoot for Real Techniques recently, and they gave me, the guy who did my hair, Bradley, gave me the hair afterwards. How nice is that? It's not exactly my colour, so I have to really blend it in. But it's like already got the clips on because I wouldn't have a clue how to do this. So I'm going to show you how I've been making my hair longer. Although I am going to have some extensions done because I really want that long hair and I've been trying to grow it. It's getting there, it's getting longer. But I just want to have it done now. So let me show you how I've been doing that and then I'm going to do a makeup. Okay, so this is my hair, normally. Actually, if my hair is so dry and broken, when I wash it and I get out of the shower, it's super curly. My hair, I don't know if any of you have seen how curly my hair is naturally. Let me show you a little picture of how curly my hair is naturally. So I have to blow dry it out. I have to go to my Instagram. So that is how naturally curly my hair is. I have to blow dry it a lot. And I actually love my natural curl, but it doesn't stay curly at the front, which drives me crazy. It's really flat at the front and then massive at the back. So I blow dry it and then I take it into sections. So I'm going to section that back bit. I have to have plenty of clips of these little grabber things. And then give it a brush through. So I have to straighten it and use these tongs so that it flows better with the hair extensions. So I just get my tongs and I section it and then I just get the ends because the ends are a bit dry, so I have to make sure the ends are in there and then curl them. Obviously it's going to make my ends even drier, but I do use stuff on it to stop that. This could be one of those videos. Have you all seen that video where the girl curls her hair and then it just falls off? Oh, devastated. I'm not going to show you the whole of this because it would be so dull and I want to do makeup as well. Okay, so my hair is kind of curled into the kind of style that I like it to be in. I'm then going to go in. Doesn't have to be done perfectly because I'm putting extensions in anyway. So I'm then going to section a bit. And I just do it with my fingers, my sectioning. And then I get my hair, which is in my bag. Got my little clips on it and I just find where I want it to go. And then push them in, clip it round. It's the middle one. Push that in, clip it round. And then it just blends with my hair. Can you see that? Then I go in for my next section. Now these hair extension bits you can buy from anywhere. There's a shop literally in Norwich that they come already stitched for you. So you can choose your colour. But if you go for real hair ones, then you can change the colour so you can still dye it. This is real hair. So I should really give it a wash and put some toner on it or something so it goes the same colour as my hair. But I can't bother to do that. There's the next one. So you can get these and take them to your hairdresser and they'll be able to cut them into your hair for you so that your hair is kind of the right cut. And then you can number them so you know which one goes where. Well, one needs to go a little bit further back there because otherwise you'll see the seam. So I'm going to put it about there. I'm going to go in my long one that goes at the back. So actually I've had my hair coloured since I got these, and so the front is a little bit lighter than they are, but it's fine. And actually when I do mine, I then pin it up like that so you can't see any seam at all. So you'll see why I always have my hair up like that. And that, lots of people have asked how I do my hair. That is basically how I do my hair. Now, let me do some makeup. So also a few people have asked what makeup I've had on recently. I've just been wearing really plain makeup with some false lashes. These are the false lashes that I've had. I've worn them so many times and I've kept them because I don't put mascara on them and I don't put anything with them, so they last quite well. So I'm going to do a little video showing the sort of makeup I've been wearing. It's mainly about skin, but I am going to put a little bit of gloss on my eyes as well. I'm going to take a little bit of my Bobbi Brown foundation. I've already moisturised. Bobbi Brown foundation. The foundation colour in the Bobbi Brown skin I've been using at the moment is 4. And the reason I'm using 4 is because I've got a little bit of fake tan on. Wanted to brighten up my dull wintry skin. Finally my bruise is gone. I had a bit of a black eye the other week because I was in a taxi and I took my seatbelt off to get some money to pay the taxi driver, thinking that he'd stopped. It was totally my fault. I was an idiot. And he was going down a slope and there was like barriers that were going up and down, and the barrier went down on him, so he suddenly stopped. And I was leaning down, and I had heels on, so I was leaning down and I just smashed forward into the front of the taxi, and my lip was swollen, my teeth were bleeding, I had blood coming from my nose, and so elegant, and I'd smacked my head here, so it was really swollen. And the guy, bless him, was so shaken up, and it was like really apologetic, and first I was like, ugh! And I was like, look, it wasn't your fault, I was idiot, I took my seatbelt off, I shouldn't have done it, you know, it's totally my fault. And then the lip went down fine, the rest was fine. Luckily I have a brace inside my teeth, otherwise I think I probably would have lost my front tooth. So it kind of had the strength of all of them to keep them in. And a few days, I couldn't lift my brows at all. That one I still can't move very well actually, it's still there, you can see it was here. And I got a black eye come up here about 3 days later, and the bruise started to come out, but it's not as yellow now, it's gone down. So, moral of the story, keep your seatbelt on until the car has actually stopped and you're getting out. So, I use that all over my skin to start off with. Now I'm really into these NARS concealers at the moment. I hated them when they first came out, and it's really interesting because that's why we don't tend to say bad stuff about products, because you change, you know, your skin changes, you change, and just because I don't love something doesn't mean that one of you guys might not absolutely love it. So I hated this, now I love it, absolutely love it. I've got 2 colours because I tend to mix the 2 together. This one is in light 3 honey, and then I use the other one which is light 2 vanilla. I use that in other places in my face, like to highlight and stuff like that. I'm just going to use my doomed shadow brush. I'm going to take that darker one under my eyes. Still not that dark, is it? So I take that under my eyes and around my nose, but pulling it over my cheeks a little bit as well, because we all know I have slightly flushed cheeks, although I find with a bit of fake tan it calms it down a bit. Same on that side. And I tend to take that darker one a little bit on my chin, just to give me a tiny bit more coverage there. Then I go in with the lighter one, and the lighter one, where I'm really dark here, I like to push it just in that area there. So it just gives me a slight lift in that very corner there. Through here. A little bit in here where I have a slight darker bit. going to pop a little bit here because I've still got some on my hand. I'm going to pop a little bit here, a little bit on the top of my cheekbones. Now the reason that I use so many different products on my skin is because nobody's skin is one colour. We all have different tones around our face. So by using different colours you can bring out those features really beautifully and really naturally. If you feel like sometimes when you put your foundation on you feel like you've got a mask on, that's because it's all one colour, so you need to put the other colours into it. It's a bit like when people use a darker foundation because they want to look tanned. That's not the way to look tan, it just makes you look orange. You use the right colour foundation and then you put bronzer in where you want to look like you've got a natural tan. And then I'm going to take a little bit of my Shimmer Red brow pencil and just run that all the way over the brows. This is kind of my main colour. Make sure you have a spoolie to hand, just brush it through afterwards. By brushing upwards you can see any gaps that it may have created, so I can see now that I have a bit of a gap here, which I can go back in with my product and add some more. And I have a little one here which I can go in and add some more too. And then give it another brush through so it softens it again. You can see that I can add a little bit at the front. I just had to change the battery so it may be a bit brighter now, because sometimes when you change the battery the screen goes brighter. So, what was I talking about? Yeah, so what's everyone got planned for Christmas? I love hearing what people are doing at Christmas. So exciting. I like to know how their routine is, like what time they get up, because I suppose it changes as you change age. My kids get up crack of dawn, really excited. We have to wait for everyone to turn up because everyone's having it at my house this Christmas, because my husband is a chef, cook. He has a YouTube channel called Haste Kitchen where he teaches people how to cook healthy food. He does all the cooking, so we just sit around, have a few drinks, all chat and laugh, and we get up, have breakfast, we have some Bucks Fizz, and then everyone turns up. We all have like croissants and whatnot, and then we'll go into the living room. The kids dish out the presents and they all open theirs and watch each other open them, and it's so much fun. And then we have dinner about 2, and then everyone just sits around chatting, watching Christmas TV. But it's just such a lovely day. Although actually our family get together quite a lot, quite often. It's probably similar to every other day, but there's not many days where everyone gets to open something and you watch everyone's enjoyment. It's really lovely. Right, let me carry on and stop ranting. I'm then going to pop a little bit of my brow gel over my brows. Just to make those hairs show up. Alrighty, back to the skin. No, actually I'm going to stay with the eyes. I have got my Double Wear Stay in Place cream eyeshadow. I'm just going to push that over my eyes with my finger. And that is it. Can I show you what, this is going to be a long video because I'm rambling, but can I show you what I put on the other day, which I thought I was going to do this as my video, but I just thought I'd show you. I have this Urban Decay Stay in Place Provision Super Saturated Ultra Intense Waterproof Liner, and I put that on for the Christmas party the other day, like that, all over my eyelid, and it did not move. And then over the top I popped some of this Reflex Antique Gold, which is immense. So I pushed that just over the top. I'm going to show you because it is foolproof, super quick way to do the eyes, and it looks fantastic. Look at that. So if you what is it? Reflex Antique Gold. and any black gel liner underneath. Let me clean my hands over. And so many people were like, oh my god, what have you got on your eyes? Yes, a little bit of reflex for Christmas. I'm going to add some mascara. I have got Clinique High Impact Mascara. And then I've got my Extended Play mascara from MAC that I put underneath because it stays put. Now here's my lashes. These ones are Amazing Shine, and I have worn these. This is what the Amazing Shine packaging looks like. I've worn these ones loads. Might put these ones on actually, they're nice, aren't they? No, stick to the same ones. So when you use eyelashes that and you don't want to use any liner or anything, make sure that the seam is completely clear, so this bit, so that when you stick it on, it doesn't show like a black seam, otherwise it's going to look like you've already got makeup on. It will look like you've got liner on. Right, allow the glue to dry a little bit, and then... Right, now my foundation's kind of settled in a little bit, I'm going to go back in on the skin. I'm going to take my Bobbi Brown bronzer. So I'm going to take my bronzer and I'm going to put it on the high points of my face. So anywhere the sun would naturally tan me. So I'm going to run it over my nose. I'm going to run it through my hairline. Right, I then have this MAC gel. Now, this one is the lip gloss. They actually do one that's just gloss. So this is a gloss, not a gel. And I'm going to put this on my eyes. I'm going to push this over my eyelids so I get glossy lids. Because I've done a lot of videos that have got glitter. Let's have some gloss in our life. That's why I've not put anything else on my eyes. I'm going to use my Old Faithful on my cheekbone. It's in my makeup bag, or it should be, yeah, a little bit of Hush. So this, I'm thinking, will be my Christmas Day makeup. If I have time to do my makeup, because my kids will probably be like, come on mummy! Now you can use other colour glosses, but they are going to crease. And they are going to move around. So clear is great because it looks beautiful, but it won't move around. Some people might even have oily lids that look like that anyway, and then they probably wouldn't want this. So you always want what you don't have. I'm going to use a little bit of Bobbi Brown Fresh Melon cream blush just on the apples of my cheeks, pulling upwards slightly so it blends with that cream highlighter. And then you can put whatever lip you want with it. If you want a really nice nude lip, go for it. If you want a coloured lip, I have this that I wanted to try. It's called All Fired Up. And it's a retro matte lipstick by MAC. So I might try that. Actually, at the moment, I love this, which is a Tanya Burr one. And it is called Lunch Date. And it smells so nice. So I've been wearing this. And I love it. It reminds me of, this is showing my age, strawberry shortcake. Some people will be like, what is strawberry shortcake? Others will be like, oh wow, yeah, I forgot about her. Right, I'm going to use it straight from there and see how it is. I'm the worst person at putting lipstick on straight from the bullet. How nice is that colour? Now, actually I didn't do that too bad. I'm normally really bad. I'm going to take a brush and just soften that. My sister just keeps walking past. So just taking a soft brush and just softening that so it looks like almost a stain. So there you have a finished Christmas Day look, which I really like, and I think I'm going to wear it. I think I love this lipstick, so I might wear it with this lipstick as well, although my kids will wipe it all over my face. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe. Have the best Christmas ever. Really enjoy yourselves and have some rest and time off. Yeah, I will see you in 2 weeks when it's my turn to do a video again. Yeah. Don't forget, if you do this makeup, send me Instagram pictures, send me Twitter pictures, because I'd love to see how you can recreate it. It's really nice for us to know if you can or if you can't. This one's quite simple, so I'm hoping you'll do it spot on. Take care, have a lovely day. Bye.